Hi Aries, welcome to June 2017. There is great positive energy as you move into the month of June. Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, abundance, is in your sign. And she's trining positive energy flow with Saturn right there on June 1st. She couples with Uranus on the 3rd, as well as the Sun is trining Jupiter on the 3rd. The Sun in Gemini is in positive energy flow with Jupiter. Then Mars enters Cancer on the 4th. Mars is your ruling planet. So this is a wonderful energy for you as you head into the new month. And it's great for relationships. It's good for business partnerships. This is a good energy for excitement and being excited about what you're doing and where you're going. Maybe a new start in a new project or a new relationship or a new job. Mercury is direct. Venus is direct. Mars is direct. So there is great energy in the forward movement of your life here in June that we haven't had, this first part of 2017, because right as we went into 2017, Mercury went retrograde on January 5th. Then Venus went retrograde, then Mercury again. And so it was, 2 steps forward, 3 steps backwards, or kind of moving sideways, or just feeling like couldn't get things off the ground. Well, now here in June, there is forward movement here for you to work with, and it's exciting and fun. And so it's time to set those initiatives and go after what you want. Now, with Mars moving into Cancer on the 4th, that brings the action to the home front. So you're burning those home fires, and you may even feel like there's a part of you that wants to be home this month, that you love being in your own space. You love being at home with family, doing your own thing, and that's great, because whatever you're doing in the world, you put the energy out there, and then you retreat to your home space and allow things to take on a life of their own and build up your strength, build up your energy, nourish and nurture you. When Mars is in Cancer, it is about being the divine lover, the spiritual warrior. And you may even notice that you're more hypersensitive this month with Mars in Cancer. Hey, we all have a soft, fleshy side. We all have an underbelly. So if you're noticing that you're feeling sensitive or just a little vulnerable, where you just need more time for yourself, or you need more time for meditation, relaxation, nourishment, being nurtured, being taken care of, including taking care of yourself, do it. Always go where the energy takes you. So if the energy is feeling like, I want to be in my own space, I want to retreat, go for it. If the energy is feeling like, I need to be out, mingling and socializing, go for it. Be aware of how you're feeling. Be aware of the energy you're working with. With Venus entering Taurus on the 6th, that brings the action to your money, to what you love and value, to what you want. And that only strengthens the money, because Venus is going to trine Pluto in the area of what you do in the world. And that will go exact next month, but it's on. She's in your money house all month, and that's an increase of income. That is money manifestation, because Venus is about attraction. Mars is about going out and going after what you want. But Mars is in Cancer, and you're not maybe feeling that way. Like, oh, I got to be aggressive. Oh, I got to go after this. You may be feeling like, I want to visualize and attract to me what I want this month. Once Mars goes into Leo, then you'll be out feeling very self-confident to be extroverted. Work with the energies. The energies work like the tide. When the tide is out to sea, you don't go swimming. You wait for the tide to return. So this is a time where it's about attracting what you want, visualizing what you want, allowing it to come to you, allowing it to be brought to you, setting your intention for what you want to create. Mercury the Messenger enters Gemini on June 6th. Now that is a very social energy for you, and the Sun is there because the Sun is in Gemini. And so there is a part of you that will want to be networking, communicating with others, probably using social media, and that's great because you can do that right from the comfort of your own home. And there's a strong energy here for you to do that, to be comfortable in your own space this month and work from that comfort, work from that personal power, and create what you want and attract it to you. Now the Sagittarius full moon on June 9th brings the action to your future vision, higher consciousness, your wisdom, your truth. And so this is a very powerful full moon. Saturn is coupled with the moon, and it's opposing the Sun in Gemini. And they're being T-squared by Neptune. Neptune is challenging both lights, the Sun and the moon. He dissolves structures. He dissolves reality. He brings illusion and fantasy. He can bring great vision. He can bring to you great vision for your future, great vision for what you want to create so that you attract it to you. However, it's also important because Jupiter is in harmonious energy flow with the Sun and the Moon, and that can be incredibly helpful. And it can also be, where we can overextend ourselves. And so this is an energy we want to watch for here in June, is perhaps being overly optimistic, being overly generous, being overly committed, and then overextending yourself, and then feeling like, whoa, I don't have the energy for all these projects, or I don't have the energy for all these events and social invitations that I have agreed to. Now, with Saturn opposing the full moon, it is, Saturn is the stark reality. I mean, opposing the Sun conjunct the moon. Saturn is the stark reality. And with full moons, it's about looking at what your truth is, what the reality is, what information you're being fed. Gemini is about knowledge in direct experience. So, the things you're reading, the things you're listening to, the things that other people are telling you. That's Gemini. Sagittarius is about thought. It is about higher concepts and abstractions. And so this is about balancing what you believe to be true with what is factual. And with the Neptune, there can be miscommunication, misunderstandings, and we may think we hear something when that isn't what was meant at all. And and so be aware of that, because projections can be strong at the full moon. Now this is a very positive energy when the Sun is in Gemini and the Sagittarius moon is happening. It's a party energy. However, Saturn is there, and that is about staying grounded and going by the facts, not what we think we're hearing or the gossip or what others are projecting into the world or projecting into the conversation. Be aware of your own projections, of how you're interpreting things, how you're perceiving things, and hang loose on the judgments, right? Because we can think things are one way. How many times has that happened? Where we think, you know, this is what's going on, come to find out that wasn't the truth at all, that there was another story or you know, something else that we didn't know about. So we really want to be fair and balanced with these moons this month, the Sagittarius full moon on the 9th, and then the Cancer new moon on June 23rd. And that way you're using your knowledge, your truth, your wisdom to be effective in what you're doing, be effective in the world, and be in that higher consciousness. Be in your future vision, because this is a wonderful energy for you to be dreaming big and to manifest prosperity, abundance, a new job, a new project, a new relationship, a new living location, a new product or service that you want to launch. And other people can be incredibly helpful with you because Jupiter is in Libra, and that brings the action to relationships, and Jupiter goes direct 2 hours after the full moon. Jupiter is the lord of the moon because Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and so there's so much positive energy here for you. It's just that we do need to navigate these waters because we can get caught up in deception, people being over the top with their emotions and exaggerating. With Jupiter, people can exaggerate situations, and so we want to make sure we have the facts. We know, you know, what we're following and why we're following it. We're not just following it because everyone else is following it. It is true for you. Do what's true for you, and then you're going to be in a very strong position this month. So really look at what's coming up for you at this full moon. Where are you feeling stuck or dissatisfied? Where are you feeling like, you know, you've hit a wall or you're just feeling dissatisfied? And what positive action steps can you take to change that? The North Node is in Leo, and the North Node is the direction in life you need to go in. And it's forming a harmonious grand trine with your planets in Aries. Leo is your sister sign, and it's forming a positive energy flow with Saturn in Sagittarius, your sister sign. And so at this full moon in Sagittarius, we have this gorgeous grand fire trine between Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This bodes well for the fire signs. This bodes well for you. And with Leo, it is about self-confidence, leadership. And Aries, you are born leaders. You are born entrepreneurs. And if you're feeling stuck in a job, or you've been laid off or let go, what about starting your own business? What about starting something new for you? Now is the time to do it. Mercury is direct, Venus is direct, Jupiter is direct, Mars is direct. These are green lights from the universe to Go after something new. Do something new. Get creative. Leo is in the house of creativity with you. The North Node is in Leo, the direction in life you are to go in. You are to listen to your inner child. You are to listen to your soul self. That's your inner child. And you are to follow your heart's desire. And then the money will flow. The money will flow to you. Jupiter moving direct in the area of relationships can attract to you people that want to help you, people that want to see you make it, people that want to be part of your vision, part of your dreams. You could start a home-based business. There's a beautiful Venus and Mars sextile on June 9th. Mars is in Cancer, Venus is in Taurus. This is a great energy for you to start your own business, to start a home-based business, as well as attracting prosperity to you, attracting money to you. Maybe for some of you, you're starting something that has to do with, like selling vintage clothing or memorabilia or anything that you place a value on that you want to launch as a new business into the world. Now is the time to do it. June, July, August. Go for it. Go after your dreams. The full moon is in the area of your future vision, your dreams. Neptune is about vision and dreams. And it's about dreaming big and believing you can do it. It's so exciting. I love this positive energy. Neptune will retrograde June 16th through November 22nd, and that's a very subtle energy. The Sun opposes Saturn on the 15th. That is not a subtle energy, and it's on at the full moon, of course, but it goes exact on the 15th. And that's the wake-up call for all of us to really look at what the heck we're doing. And for you, it's about communication, speaking, writing, teaching, using social media. And what are you communicating? Why are you communicating? Is it doing what you need it to do? Are you getting the results you want? Do you feel effective? Maybe you need to be more responsible in your communications, right? There's all kinds of people blabbing all over the place in social media, and it's much ado about nothing. And so maybe Saturn is saying, don't waste your time here. Focus on your business. Focus on your prosperity. Focus on, starting your own business and your own project, your own new initiative. So be aware of that. And then as we move forward, there's a gorgeous Sun sextile Uranus on the 18th. And that could give you tremendous insight into something new you're beginning, something you want to do, and how you can effectively communicate it to other people, to your community, to the internet, the community at large, to your siblings, to your neighbors, to your local community, using social media effectively, using technology effectively, using what you have in an effective way so that you are increasing your prosperity and feeling great about where you're going and what you're doing. Then the Sun enters Cancer on the 21st, and we have happy summer in the Northern Hemisphere and winter in the Southern Hemisphere. And the Sun will couple with Mercury on the 21st, and that is a day where you could get tremendous insight into how to effectively use social media, how to effectively use your tools to achieve your goals, to make happen what you want to happen in your life, to go to the next level. Then we have the Cancer new moon on the 23rd. Now, the moon itself is lovely. The Sun and the Moon and Mercury are coupled together in Cancer. The challenge comes in is where Mars is now at 13 degrees Cancer, and it's being opposed by Pluto in Capricorn, being exactly T-squared by Jupiter in Libra. Now, this is going to create a lot of confrontations in the world. We're going to see a stir up with, people that are marching, people that are protesting. This can come in many ways. And this is an energy that can be offensive, where people go on the personal attack. And with Jupiter involved in it like this T-square, people can be exaggerating things. So that's why it's really important to step back and to not get caught up in the negative fighting, the negative situations that can happen. Now, confrontation at times can be productive if we're not attacking the other person or not being destructive. However, this is going to be an intense energy, and it's going to continue as we move into July. It's on June 25th through July 2nd, this Mars T-square with Jupiter and Pluto. And then as the Sun moves forward with Mars, they're going to grand square Jupiter, Pluto, and Uranus in Aries. And that'll be on June 25th through July 20th. So you want to be aware of, Mars is your ruling planet. And there may be people that are trying to pull you into an argument or trying to pull you into a political position or a political situation. There's so much positive energy here for you to focus on your own goals, your own dreams, your own prosperity. And that's where you're going to feel the most effective. Be aware of this energy, and that with Mars in Cancer, you can be the peaceful warrior. You can be a warrior for love. And it would be so helpful to bring the peace and calm to some of these very volatile and intense situations that will be occurring this summer all over the planet, in every country, with all walks of life. People are dissatisfied and they are speaking out, which I believe is a good thing. It is how we go about it that can either be constructive, productive, or nasty and destructive. We get to choose how we project ourselves into the world. And you have a lot of power with Uranus and Aries to make new starts in your life and be a change agent. It's up to you, Aries, as to how you want it to go. And, we go into June with this lovely, harmonious, peaceful energy. But we leave June with this very intense, volatile Mars-Pluto energy that can be very nasty, where people want to destroy their so-called opponent because of some perceived offense. Now, it is very important for those of us who are in leadership roles, whether it's in government or personal or professional, to be honest and transparent, because Neptune is, involved here with the Sagittarius full moon, where people can be dishonest and outright lying to the people. Leaders throughout the planet. That is not going to work in this energy, because the light is oncoming and people are more intuitive than ever, and their instincts will know whether you're being honest with them or not, or you've got a personal agenda, or you're really there to be there for people. And so this will, be interesting to notice. Now, also with Mars and Cancer, we're all going to feel ultra sensitive. especially at this Cancer new moon, and as we move through Cancer, and the Sun has to pass over Pluto and Uranus with Mars, we're going to be very ultra sensitive, and that's not always the best time to be, confrontational. I recommend waiting until you're feeling better and feeling detached, more detached from the situation or the problem. And so be aware that there are those in the world who are going to be, on the personal attack and disruptive, because they are very dissatisfied with the status quo and dissatisfied with things. And I get it and I understand it. However, I'm here to live my best life. You're here to live your best life. And I can't be my best self if I'm caught up in that negativity. And so I'm staying focused on what I'm here to do, and that's empower you and give you the best astrology coaching on the planet. And so that's why I'm focusing here and doing what I do, and I want for you to do what's right for you. Because when you do what's right for you, it's right for everyone else. When you're not doing what's right for you, it's not right for them either. So be aware of when others are trying to pull you into their drama or their story. What is true for you? It may be true for others, but is it true for you? And you're going to be the happiest and most effective if you're focusing on your dreams and your future vision, which is so bright. There's so much creative energy here for you, and the opportunity to manifest prosperity and abundance. And you can't be, focusing on abundance if you're over there in the negativity. So stay in the light and stay positive. Stay future focused. You're the born entrepreneur. Focus on your creativity. Focus on what you're building. Now, for those of you open for love, it's on. You have Jupiter working for you. You have the North Node in Leo working for you. Venus and Mars, your ruling planet Mars, and the divine lovers are harmonizing with each other. This is another great area for you to focus on. Nourish and nurture your marriages. Your marriage, your partnership. Nourish and nurture your relationships. Nourish and nurture you. Be open to new partnership. That's a great place for you to focus this month, right? Is meeting new people and perhaps meeting a soulmate. Very productive for you. Very strong for you this month. Career is amazing. Pluto is in harmony with Venus, and that is exciting. So just know that if something ends, that's because something new is beginning. Time to start a new business, time to start a new career, time to start a new project or initiative. Spiritually, you're growing. You want to focus on your meditations. You want to focus on your relaxations and listening deeply to source energy, to your inner guide, so that you are using your astrology to live your best life. I'm not seeing any challenges to the health. And if you're using that Mars and Cancer to nourish and nurture you, you're only going to feel stronger and better. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Aries, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. It's also up in the cards. So until next time, Aries, this is a great month for you. Focus on your goals. Focus on your new initiatives. Focus on abundance, love, joy, and go for it.